Welcome to VeedSpace and thanks for stopping by. My name is Vitan Kavikaran and this is actually my first YouTube video. And in today's video, we'll be talking about things that has helped me through first semester of first year of college. And in this channel, you can expect to see a lot about personal finance as a student, my financial tips to you and things that's worked out for me, investing, and my journey in becoming a real estate agent in Ontario. You'll also occasionally see tips in videos like today's, tips to help you if you're a student, and also journeys that I might be going which I think you might find interesting. Now let's get on to the video. My first tip is to attend class. Although this might seem that it's pretty obvious, however, I noticed many students did not actually attend class in my first semester of college. And I understand there might be reasons that you can't. For example, you have a job, and that's totally fine and that's acceptable. However, if you can, it's important that you attend class. The first reason why it's important to attend class is because I've noticed professors tend to give you hints and tricks about what might be on your quiz, exam, or test. Then not everything that you study from your textbook is on it. The second reason why I think you should attend class is because the more often your professor sees your name, the more likely he thinks that you are responsible. It doesn't mean you have to do or you have to engage in class, although that's pretty helpful, that'll be helpful to you. But having that presence would make them feel like you actually care and you're dedicated to the work you do. Another reason why I think you should attend class is because it gives you a chance to ask questions. Although you can email your professors or instructors whenever you'd like, having that question being answered right in the moment when that concept is being explained is very helpful. I've personally seen in myself whenever I email my professors, there's sometimes miscommunication or they don't understand my question clearly. However, when I ask in class, in person, they tend to understand more easily, and I also get a response I can easily understand as well. And this leads to my second point, or my second tip in succeeding and getting through online college or school is turn on your voice, your microphone actually, and your camera. The reason why I think you should turn on your microphone and your camera is because our professors, they're used to talking in front of a computer or in front of a camera to teach. They're used to seeing everyone's faces and hearing other people's voices on a daily basis. And when we give them a sense of normality, as if we were back in person, it'll make them feel more happy and enthusiastic to teach. I personally have seen this in my classes when I turn on my camera when I have a question and speak up and start using the chat box. They're more enthusiastic after I turned on my camera, after hearing my voice, and not just mine but many of my peers as well. And I believe it's because they have a sense that they're back to how it was when they were in person. I've also found it's much more likely that you get an answer that you like. For example, say you want an extension on a project. If you ask them with your camera on, when they see your face and they hear your voice, they're more likely to say yes or answer that you like. My next topic is another obvious one, and it's time management. And anyone who knows me in person would know that I'm a serious procrastinator and I do everything last minute. And unfortunately, that won't work for post-secondary, especially college universities. And what I've done to mitigate that is I start things then and there. Right after class, I would start my project, or if it's a quiz at the end of the week, I would start studying then. And for one of my classes, I had class on Mondays, and the quiz would always be before Friday. So I'd try and finish the quiz by Wednesday, and in order to finish the quiz by Wednesday, I have to start studying right after class. And time management would also allow you to give yourself breaks as well, and breaks are really important. Of course, this isn't possible each and every week. However, it's important to try our best to finish things then and there as fast as possible, also with the highest quality, and that way we can not worry about that one assignment or quiz. For me, that quiz is out of 10 questions, so if I can get it out of the way and if it's a simple quiz, I can do it right away. It takes one assignment off my shoulders and I can focus on something else, or if that's all for the week, then I can start my weekend earlier. My next tip is take a day off. I mentioned this in the last clip as well, telling you to take a break, but what I do is, and this goes back to time management, this goes hand in hand, is I schedule out for my week. I try and make a schedule, making sure I keep one day off and making every other day as packed as possible. Not too packed, but just enough that I can keep myself busy and get things done without procrastinating. And by doing this and making sure that you schedule one day off and you make sure you take that day off, all other 6 days become productive. My final tip is use your notes. If your professor is allowing you to use your notes and as an open book exam or a quiz, take advantage. And what I do is, to make it easier during an exam or a quiz, I put all my notes together using a PDF merger or Adobe Acrobat. And the way I do this is I download all the notes that the professor has provided and the notes I've made, and I put them and I convert it into a PDF if they're already not in PDF. Once I convert it into a PDF, I merge them all together into one big file. And what this allows me to do is, using Control F for Windows or Command F for Mac, you can search the keywords of the question to find your answer. And this can be simply done through Adobe Acrobat, or you can Google search PDF converter or PDF merger for whatever you're trying to do. And it's as simple as that. The fact of the matter is, online learning is new. Not many of us has experienced online learning in the past, and any tip or trick that we can use will greatly benefit us. If you like this video, please press the like button, subscribe, and share this video. And if you have any tips that's worked for you, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you for checking this video out, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.